Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome. If you are new, my name is Charlene, and on this channel, we discuss everything beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, why don't you subscribe and you stay a while. In today's video, we are doing an update on my project Use It Up or Use It Down 26 of the year 2026. So I have some empties. I do want to trade a few things out also, but I've made great progress on several of these items. So I'm super excited to share these with you guys. So why don't we start off with the ones that I did empty out. The first one is this Autumn Drive. Autumn Drive is complete. She is gone. She is gone. She is gone. She is a love. This one they released this past fall. It has wild raspberry, warm amber, vanilla birch. It's gorgeous. I finished off a body butter of this one already, and now I have finished the mist. So this is going to go in my empty. So one down there. You hear it hit one of those one of my empty candles. I won't throw this glass. So this one is the Jimmy Choo Blossom. And I was telling you guys that I thought I had a dual brand version of this one, but I don't have the dual brand version of this one. The one I have is the Jimmy Blossom Absolute. And it was a limited edition version that they did that Dua had duped. So I don't know, this is like my third bottle of this one, and I used to have it in the bigger bottle, and then the last time I got it I opted to get it in this smaller bottle. And I think I'm gonna hold off for a while before I try to get this again, because I love this fragrance. I don't love the longevity of this fragrance. So, and my collection have grown so much, so I'm not appreciating it as much as I did before in the past, because I have other things that's just as good or even better. So question mark on this one, but she is a love. I have loved her for years. It has a beautiful fruity and sweet pea scent to this. So Jimmy Choo Blossom. Let me put that in there gently. All right. So the one that I haven't made any additional progress on is this Britney Spears Prerogative. And this is one that I think I'm going to move out, because I feel like I'm getting to the point where I don't want to wear this one. I feel like I appreciate this one more in the fall time. So I'm going to move this one out and then maybe put it back in the fall time, or just wear it, you know, whenever I feel like pulling for it. So I'm going to move this one out. So this is one that I'm going to move out. And then a couple of other ones, I'll show you their progress that I'm going to be moving out. And then the rest of it will be items that stay in. Then I'm going to share with you the 5 items I'm adding to the project, because I emptied 2 and I'm removing 3 out. So we're removing the Prerogatives perfume, and we're going to remove this one. This is Sunwash Santal. This one is here now. So I'm going to move this one out. This one has Italian bergamot, white violet, amberwood. I'm probably still going to keep it in my bathroom and wear it whenever I feel like it. So it probably still kind of technically going to be getting used, but I'm just taking it out of the project. And this one is Amber Blush. And Amber Blush is the one that has warm amber, fresh jasmine, and oak moss. And it is here right now, as you can see. So gonna move those out. So let me tell you about the progress of everything else. So body butters, the 2 body butters I had in here, this one is the milk body butter from Bath and Body Works. You see I have made quite a dent more in here. So this one might be done the next time we do this update. And then Coco Shea, we know that I've been loving on this one, right? It's going to be one more, and this one is going to be done. So that's where we are with that one. This one I added last time. It was full, so I have used it till there right now. This is that chorizo. This is the number 68 from Sol de Janeiro. And this one is the one that has that Brazilian jasmine, pink dragon fruit, and ocean air. Is a beauty. It's one that I love. Perfect for this time of year. So this one will be used within the next month or two. This Tiara Pink from Alwatanaya. This is that Delina exclusive inspiration. That is a gorgeous bottle and beautiful. It is right here right now. So I got one more use out of her, so it went down a little bit. Shine by Pink is another one that I've used once or twice. It went down a little bit, so it's right there now. This is gorgeous. This is a slept-on fragrance. This one here is that Amor Mio, I Love You from that Jean Artiste brand. I did use her a little bit more too, so it went down a little bit to right here now. This one I added the last time to the tray. This is so beautiful. And this was one that a friend of mine gave me. And I got to try it for the first time this month, and she is gorgeous. This is the Oscar de la Renta Bella Blanca. Gorgeous. So it's right here now. It was full, and I was able to hold it up to the light so I can mark it. So it's there right now. And now we're going to go into my Victoria's Secret mist that I have in here. So Decadent Plum is there now. You can see. This is beautiful. This one has plum glaze, ruby berries, wild dahlia, pomegranate blossom, warm woods, and sandalwood flower. I'm going to leave this in for one more month to see how far I can get it down. But I like to pair this with anything that has plum in it because it just adds a beautifulness to that fragrance because of that sweet plum scent that's in here mixed with those florals, and that pomegranate note is beautiful. So I'm gonna keep this one in here probably another round. This one I added last time to the project, and can I tell you we had a time this past month. This is the Festive Fizz. This one it was full when I added it, and now it's here. Can you see? You see where that juice is? Yes, it is down here now. Festive Fizz has cranberry bubbly, wild blackberry, wild white amber, sweet hibiscus, and cozy musk. This is a candied light berry scent. It's like candied berries that's in here, and it just has a nice floral touch, and it's beautiful. Cherry Bite. It went down a little bit more to here from the last time. So can you see that? It was up here before, now it's right here now. So that's where Cherry Bite is. This one is the one that has that cherry nectar and radiant amber. And this one here is the cherry milkshake that was part of that same collection. Cherry milkshake got some good use out of that one too. You see how far that one is. This one is the one that has the cherry glaze and marshmallow cream. These were the ones I was telling you guys about when I was doing that Smell Like a Snack collection from Victoria's Secret that they released for this summer. I was saying how that Cherry Girl scent kind of reminded me of these two scents that they released in the fall. So if you had these two, I said that you did not really need the new Cherry Girl. These will scratch the itch for you. But we made some great progress with these. This one is Candied Berry Wonderland. This is where this one was the last time. I have not moved the needle on this one, but this one was another one I fell in love with last month. That smells gorgeous. This is another one that kind of got that candied berries and pomegranate, but it has some muskiness to it. It's different from this one because this one had more of the cranberries with the blackberries, and this one had just berries with the pomegranate and the musk. So different babies, but both gorgeous. And it's all right. This one here was almost an empty for this month. Can you see where she is now? Way down here. That thing has been used and used and used. So this is Canyon Blooms that they released the beginning of this year. This has got red poppy, dewy pear, and Canyon air. It's gorgeous. You love poppy, you would love this. But this one is almost completed. This has only been used the one time. This is the Strawberry Parade. This is another one that I added to the tray. And it was brand new when I put it on here from a Aeropostale. This one has a tart, strawberry, peach, and vanilla. So but it's like a, it's kind of like a sweet tart almost. But I used it once, so the marking is right here. So it was all the way filled all the way up here. Now it's right there. So we got to use it a little bit. And like I said, it has more of that strawberry tartness with the peach in there. This is a love. Dream Bright, I had to hold up to the light to see where it was, but it was here last time and now it's right here. So did do some progress on this one. This smells like a perfume almost. It's a berry perfume. It's what the best, it's like a designer perfume, like a EDT almost. It's got the berries mixed with the vanilla orchid. It's sapphire berries, night blooming orchid, and crystallized vanilla. So good. I'm glad whenever they released this as part of the greenbacks last summer, I'm glad I got backups of this, because this right here is so good, and it's gotten better as it sat. Love it. Sweet Pea was one that I added also last time, so it was up there when I added it, so now it's here. All right, so where Sweet Pea is. Sweet Pea is one that's been in my collection for years and years and years and years. So this one has sweet pea, watery pear, sheer freesia, luscious raspberry, and soft musk. This one paired very well with that Jimmy Choo Blossom because it has a sweet pea note in it. But love her, and I got a backup of her, so I decided this was the packaging. They had it in last year, I believe, so I decided to pull this one out. They changed the packaging on it. Hello Beautiful was the one I also added last month. So we did play with her a little bit. It's down here. It was up here when I first put it in. Now it's here. And Hello Beautiful has white gardenia, jasmine petals, magnolia blossom, pink nectarine, and cotton musk. Belle from the Princess line. This is the one, the Belle packaging from last year, and they brought Belle back this year. So I decided to pull this one out to use her. So this one was in last month as well already. So this one here is down here now. So we made a jump from up here to down here in this last month. And this one is Rose Petals, Sparkling Buttercup, and Whipped Vanilla. This pairs very beautifully with any of your rose scent. It just gives it a nice vanillic rose to any scent that you put it with. And that buttercup note just has a little creaminess to it. That's very nice. Also have Tiana. Tiana, I did get some use out of Tiana this time as well. This is one of my favorite, if not my favorite Disney princess that they've done. And this one has delicate water lily, gilded amber, and shimmery bayou woods. She's beautiful. Love her. Dahlia. I added the last time, so it was there when I added it. Now it's here. So Dahlia is the one that has velvet dahlia petals, crisp pear, and praline musk, and whipped tonka bean. This is another one. I think this is the only one I have of this one. So I'm going to leave it in for another month, but then I may pull it out because this is not one that I really wanted to finish up. I just wanted to make sure I played with her during this spring season. So Dahlia is Dolly is right there now. And Guilty as a Fig. I did get some more use out of Guilty as a Fig, so it's there now. And this one has Fig Nectar, Lush Jasmine, and Creamy Musk. Yes, 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 yes. Love her. All right, so that is where everything is. So let's see what I decided to pull to add. So I decided to pull to add, I want to play with this brown sugar and fig, because this is one that I bought off of a seller right around the fall time, and then they brought brown sugar and fig back during the winter time. So I was able to get some backups of this one now. So I want to use down this other one here. And this one has fresh fig, coconut milk, and caramelized brown sugar. This is a beautiful scent. So I want to play with her more, because obviously I played with her a little bit, but I want to continue to play with this one and see what progress I can get it down to. So adding this one, and I will mark it where it is now so we'll know what progress I made on it. Another one, I've already been playing with this one like crazy, so I say you might as well just go ahead and add this one to the tray, the project. So this is that Victoria's Secret Dreamy Petals. It has juicy raspberry tea and blackberry cordial in it. It's gorgeous. This is one that they released last spring. It's part of a big collection they did last spring. It was an awesome collection. I love the majority of the fragrances. I think it was only one that I really didn't care for that was in that collection, and the rest of them I loved. And of course I love some more than others, and this was, if not my favorite out of the group. Dreamy Petals, I'm adding this one, so I'll make sure I mark it, but right now it's right like a little bit more than halfway up the thing right now. I decided to pull one of my oils, so that's 1, 2, and this will be my third item here, and this is that Sandyfall Sweet Rose. I have a couple of these in this scent, so I decided to go ahead and use this one, and this one is inspired by the same thing this is inspired by, so I figured these definitely will layer well together, so pull that one. I decided I need to start using up some of my travel sprays, and this one was one that I need to just go ahead and finish up. This one is, what is this brand? It's called Crystal Honey, Isabel Toledo. So it's already halfway gone, so I said I went ahead and pulled it, say let's go ahead and finish it up so it's just not sitting around collecting dust. And then my last item, I'm kind of cheating a little bit, but not at the same time. It's my project, so I guess I can do what I want with it. But this here was part of a set from a Le Mans Gourmand set that I had. These were all like more of the springy, summery type scents that I said I wanted to test out. So I'm going to count these as one, even though there's five of these individual ones in here, but I'm consider this as one item. This is Acai Bay. Then we got Citron Glaze. This is the Matcha Meal Bebe and Macaron Rose. So this little Le Mans Gourmand set is going to be my 26th item that we have for the project. Use it up, use it down. So that is everything, you guys. That is my update for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Give me a big thumbs up, especially if you enjoy content like this. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.